And as I was just seated there and thought of doing a video about Valentines, wishing you all a happy Valentines season. Tell us about your plans. Tell us about where you're gonna be celebrating it. But all I want to remind you is that it is always important to what do I say, to like just understand the reason for the season, enjoy yourself with the loved ones, but don't do something that maybe might make you start regretting after the 14th on Saturday, because most people just do things because of pressure. Ati sasa juu hivyo ndivyo kila mtu anafanya, pia wewe unasema hata mimi nitafanya, so like lazima nikuwe na boyfriend, lazima nikuwe na girlfriend, and yet maybe you're not in good terms, or maybe you were not seeing those people in real sense, like you were literally single, but since because there is a lot of pressure out here, so you also want to belong. Maybe I can talk about a principle that has really helped me in life. I don't do things because people are doing. I always accept where I am. Like for example, let's say, like last year Valentine's, I didn't have a Valentine. I think last year but one also. And so the last time I celebrated Valentine's was when? I think in the year 2024. Was it 2024? Was it? I guess, yeah, I guess so. So all through nimekuwa tu hivyo. Na hiyo haikufanya nikose like nifanye kitu yenye nitakuwa na regret later on. I just said that you know what, I'm not dating right now. I'm not going to start doing it either because people are doing it. I'm going to just celebrate those people that are near me. For example, maybe let me just give you some tips of maybe how you can observe it or celebrate it if you are not dating. I can only say that if you're a parent, you can choose to celebrate your kids. Just look for something that you can do. You can even look for such a place as this one, like where I am shooting from. You guys can come and have a good time around this place. Take some lunch, go for swimming, do great things that day that will make you maybe show love to someone else, or maybe portray your love to your kids, to your parents, to your siblings, to your best friends. Earlier in the show today, we were taught about maybe how Christians should observe Valentine's Day, and I really learned a lot that it is all about celebrating people who have helped us in life. Just think about your life and see, kuna mtu ashai make any impact to your life? Kuna mtu ashai kusaidia mahali? Huyo mtu ndio unafaa celebrate. If at all you don't have a lover, and by that I mean if at all you're not relating to anybody of the opposite gender. That is always what we always say. So if you don't have anyone, don't beat yourself up. Don't even carry yourself as if you're doomed. Wanze kusema I'm doomed, I don't know what, me tu ndo sinanga mtu wa kuonyesha mapenzi ama wa kunipenda. It is not about that. All I can say out of what I have learned, I can always stand here and tell you guys that kila kitu hii dunia ni seasonal. Actually, mimi nimekuja kujifunza kila kitu ni seasonal. Could be you're not relating right now, but let me tell you that does not dictate how you are gonna celebrate or observe your Valentine's Day next year. That is so seasonal in such a way that next year, come February 14th, 2027, maybe you'll be having the best time in your life, because you'll be seeing someone who'll be bringing positive impact to your life. So let me just leave it at that, guys, and tell you that don't beat yourself, don't even blame God either, saying that, you know what, God, I have served you, like us the church girls, that's what we normally say. Nimekutumikia God, sijui nini nilikufanyia, sijui tuliagana by when we get here you'll have done all this to me, and yet God, you're not even talking. Inakaa ni kama mimi naongea peke yangu huku, inakaa ni kama ulinisahau. No, don't actually do that. Start thanking God and telling God, thank you, because I know what you have kept in store for me is something that my eyes have never seen, something that my ears have never heard of. Unasikianga ile tunaambiwa, the Bible says about kitu God amekuwekea, nobody has ever seen, heard or even thought about his blessings. So that is actually the plans of God to your life or in your life. God akikuona hivi anakuona like una deserve the best such that hakuna mtu ashaiona. Watu wakisikia watasema hiyo sio kitu ya ukweli. Ngai atwekagira maundu maria andu mona makambiriria kuga mauti maundu mama ni tondu ni Ngai. I've come to realize that ugetwa itua ria kwihoka Ngai uyu, if you decide today that I'm going to always put my trust in God, let me tell you guys, you put your trust in God and you stop helping him. You know, our weakness is that we normally put our trust in God and we say, God, we're gonna trust in you, and then we start helping him out, like tunamwambia pitia pale usipitie hapa, you know, pitia kwa yule huyu usipitie kwake ataniharibia CV. God is not like our bosses. God is not like even our parents or our siblings or whoever. God is so just in such a way that akikuangalia hivi atakupatia what you deserve, na hakuna kitu. I was telling my sister the other day that the plans of God cannot be thwarted. What does that really mean? That means that kama ni wakati wa baraka yako umefika, whether utasema ama hutasema, hakuna kitu itafanya hiyo kitu ichange. Kwa nini? Kwa sababu when the time is right, God makes everything beautiful. He makes everything perfect at its own time. So continue waiting on God, trust in this God. Like, just even if you're not gonna learn a lot in this, as you celebrate your Valentines, can you just jita kamkutano and say, let me try this God, let me try him out and see what Sonny really is talking about, or what she's always talking about when it comes to God, you know, matters God. Because ukimtrust hivi umwache na ufanye kenye anataka. For example, God anatakanga sacrifices zile huge, like now for instance during this season God expect uone watu wengine wanapendwa wanapendana huko nje na wewe uendelee kumgoja. Hiyo ni test na kuanga very tempting, but actually hizo ndizo sacrifices zenye anaangalianga and is like, wow, I have a daughter somewhere, I have a son somewhere who can really sacrifice on my behalf. So guys, I don't want to talk much, but I want to wish you all the best during this Valentine season. And remember, if you do not have anyone, I heard someone saying it as a joke, actually ni our comedians, and I think ni Awinja akaambiwa na wakifanya comedy ikiisha akaambiwa na kazini yake, ndio maana wewe huwezi pata bwana, and she said, you know what, wacha kuniambia siwezi pata bwana, niko na Bwana Yesu. Okay, fine, inaweza kaa kama joke, but ili nipata na zile za it is indeed true. People should know that they have Bwana Yesu. So if you're there, you're saying they left, they did me this and this and that, let me just tell you, uko na Bwana Yesu pia. Observe it, enjoy that day, go out, treat yourself, buy yourself them flowers, like go for spa, do everything, and you can even come for spa here at Rainbow Hotel. Like mnaweza kuja huku mbask too, like what I decided to do today. I just needed a quiet evening, and I always love to spend my own time here because it is a very quiet place, like you can see. So guys, can you see, this is a very nice place, and that's it, and that's all. Inakaa hivyo huko juu. You guys can always come and have fun in here. And when you come, usisahau wingi kusema uliona na Sonny karaoke, si ndio? Na mimi nitashukuru sana. So, happy Valentine's season guys. I love you. And karibuni sana kwa our new subscribers. Feel at home. If you've not subscribed, subscribe if you feel that this has helped you. Also, like, I love you. I'll see you next time.